What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel again. Today's gonna be something a little different than the normal stuff I've been doing here lately. Been working on my little Nissan pickup truck a good bit, but today we're gonna dive into one of my other hobbies, and that's rifles and guns and whatnot. So with that being said, I have just got a new one, and I've watched some videos on it, and I've gotten a lot of mixed reviews on it, but for the price that I paid for it, let me rephrase that, the price that my wife paid for it, because she got it for me for my birthday, it's really hard to beat. On Palmetto State Arms, you can actually get it right now. It's the JTS AR12. It's an AR style 12 gauge, and it's a freaking unit. If I'm being honest, it's a unit. That being said, its normal price is like $600. It is on sale on there right now for $200. Shipped was $233.99. So you really can't be mad at that. And a lot of the videos I've watched I've seen a very common denominator with it on YouTube is jamming and failures and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give a full honest review on what I think of it today. I'm in no shape, form, or fashion doing any of this for JTS or anything like that. But the thing about it is, I read the manual. And if you read the manual, it tells you this gun does not like anything less than 1,250 feet per second on its velocity. Every video I've watched, I've seen guys trying to shoot 1,100, stuff that's shooting out at 1,100, and it's failing. So I'm coming into this thing 100% green, don't know anything about it. I know it's got an adjustable gas block, don't know how to set the adjustable gas block, I know how to turn it. So we're just gonna play with it, we're gonna see what happens, and yeah, let's get into it. I'll show you what it looks like. So when you walk up to the box, this is what you get whenever you open the JTS AR12. This thing is an absolute unit. Let me tell you, it's got two 5-round mags, comes with a lock, comes with a choke tool, comes with iron sights. I'm not even putting them on today. I'm not testing accuracy or nothing like that. I'm eventually gonna put a red dot on it. Today, I'm just gonna do a break-in. Now, I've already had this thing out of the box. I fully took it apart and I oiled this thing like it is going out of style. There's so much oil coming out of this thing, it is literally seeping out around the edges. They tell you to do that, so that's what I did. I read the manual, and I never read manuals. But looking at it, that's what we got when you open the box. Thing's pretty sweet. So now that you've seen the gun, the ammo we're gonna be using today is some Winchester Super X 1290 velocity. These are 2 3/4 inch shells. This thing can run 2 3/4 or 3 inch. I'm noticing a feeding issue that I'm seeing with a lot of videos too. Also, I'm thinking might have something to do with the fact that it's 2 3/4 shells. It might like the 3-inch shells better for the feeding issue. We're gonna see what happens. I've got more Winchester than I have Monarch, so I'm gonna go through first with some Winchester and see about adjusting the gas block to where I can get it to cycle and get it to feed. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to get it to feed, and then I'm gonna see if I can pop 5 rounds through it with no issues. It seems to be a hard thing for people to get to accomplish, so we're gonna see how this goes. Also, this is I've been kind of skeptical on the whole app of Temu or whatnot, but I got this off there for $6, and this thing has been pretty awesome. I use it to carry my 300 blackout whenever I go hog hunting and stuff, and this is it's been really good, so I'm not mad at it. Anyways, let me get a couple of these mags loaded up with this Winchester and see what it does. All right, guys, got this thing hooked up to my sling. We're ready to rock and roll. This gun is made in China. Says it proudly on the box, says it on the mags. These mags are actually really nice polymer mags. Got plenty of room in there. You see these are 2 3/4 inch shells. Now I'm gonna show you right off the bat. We're gonna see if this does the feeding issue like the other videos we're talking about. All right. Okay, mine went in just fine. I don't know. it loaded just fine. I don't know. Anyways, I'm putting these on. I'm sure this thing's gonna be pretty loud. Let's give her the old college try, shall we? Not bad. Ejected good. There we go. Okay. Expected. I honestly was expecting that. Okay. Like I said, I haven't messed with my gas block at all. So I expected that. Let's go ahead and get through these. Maybe not. Okay, we're trying to double speed now. This is with absolutely no gas block adjustment. So I'm not mad at it. I expected it. After watching the reviews, I've expected that. I really did expect that to happen. Cool. All right. Now, I mean, I'm impressed with it, to be honest. I don't know what setting that is, but it's really hard to tell. Maybe that's 3. I don't know. They want you to run it on 3. That's what they seem to recommend. But we'll see what it does. Locked and loaded. Let's give her another go. Now hold on. If I'm not mistaken, that just didn't even. Yeah, it didn't even cycle. Okay, so that is not the right gas setting. I don't know. I don't know which one is which. And honestly, I haven't really been able to find a video talking about the gas setting. Let's try it again. Okay, she worked that time. I'm impressed with it. And maybe that's just maybe it's because I did read the manual and I understood the assignment when it said 1250 minimum on the feet per second. This thing's an absolute unit of a gun. It is heavy, I will give it that, but honestly, the recoil is not bad at all. I expected more recoil out of this thing, but I'm assuming because it is a buffer tube system, that does soak up a lot of the hit. So throw some more rounds, or throw some more shells in these mags, and send some more down range. Let's see what we can. If I can get through 2 mags with no failures, I'll be doing better than all the other guys on YouTube with this gun. So I don't know if maybe they should just, read the manual. All the videos that I've watched on it anyways, maybe they just need to read the manual before they operate the weapon. And I'm no gun expert by no means, but I know my way around one. And I've never been known to read a manual. But maybe it paid off on this one. As I say that. Interesting. Okay. Guys, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. This thing's actually doing really well. I'm really impressed with this thing, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more shooting with this for a little bit. I'm gonna shoot a few more. I love the way shotgun shells smell. Well, you know what? Let's just, while we're here, 5 rounds left in this box. Let's just go ahead and polish it off. I was a little nervous about coming out here today and shooting this thing because of the reviews I've watched on it, and I got my hopes up. I literally went home and told my wife, I was like, talk me out of buying this thing for that deal. I was like, talk me out of buying this. And she was like, oh, well, I need to get you a birthday present. I was like, Jesus, you're right. So, yeah, she bought it for me for my birthday. That being said, after the fact, that's when after I'd already, like, bought it. She just paid for it. I went through and did everything. After I bought it, I started watching videos on it. And I was like, oh, man, maybe it's not a good gun. But if you just read the manual, it seems to work just fine. Y'all, these are still on sale on PSA right now. $233.99 shipped to your local FFL. Go get you one. Seriously, go get you one. Yeah, this thing is awesome. Short and sweet video, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. If you want to see more gun content, let me know. I do a lot of stuff with guns. I do a lot of hog hunting. So, by all means, y'all leave a like and comment. Let me know what you want to see. Have a good one.